going to be one video where I'm going to walk through the descriptions of each of the workouts, and I'm going to demo for you some of the exercises that you might not know what I mean. So I've got the workouts on my computer right here, the same ones that I emailed to you, and I will just walk you through them. And so I suggest you watching this whole video once through before camp starts, but then also watch the little segment on each workout the night before the workout. So the first workout is the before assessments and the intro workout. And you've been to camp before, so you know kind of how we do the assessments, the push-up test, the wall sit test, and the plank test. The push-up tests, you know, you just time them for the minute, and the wall sit and the plank test, after about 30 seconds, you're going to call out the time, keep an eye on your watch, call out the time about every 5 or 10 seconds so they know when they come out of it. That usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes. Then for your circuits, let's see, I think you should know how to do most of these. I don't usually get through all 3 circuits on this workout. I do the same workout for every camp. So you can either, you just go through 2 sets of each. We always do 2 sets of the circuit unless it says otherwise. So go through 2 sets of circuit 1, 2 sets of circuit 2, and you may not even get to circuit 3, or you could do 1 set of each circuit if you want to. Doesn't really matter. Whatever you feel like doing. So a dumbbell row with your elbows out. You're bent over like this, always keeping a flat back, and you're going to row it up like this. So instead of having your palms together and rowing this way, you're going to row it out so that your elbows are coming straight out from your shoulders like this, always pinching through your shoulder blades. And make sure you're kind of walking around and giving them pointers and, touching on their back where they should be feeling it, things like that. Plyo squat arrow are these ones. I also sometimes call these pop squats, so it's the same thing. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Plyo squat arrow is this. When you come down, touch the ground, and come up with your, I know you can't see me up there, with your arms up like this. So it's touch the ground and up, okay? It's like you're making an arrow. I know you probably couldn't see that. Your hands are up like this, in between each jump, okay? Step plyo. I don't have people bring steps anymore because most places there's a little ledge in the floor. So the step plyo, I don't have a step in here. You've got 1 foot up on the top of the step and you're switching back and forth like this. Remind them to keep their weight over the top foot that's on the step, not back here tapping the step like this. They want to be, it's hard to show, I think you know what I'm talking about. It's hard to show you without the step, but I might have a YouTube demo on that one so you can look. Let's see. In the forward lunge with a curl, you're going to lunge forward and then curl as you stand up. Lunge forward and then curl as you stand up, okay? Remind them if that's too tricky, if they're new to exercise, that might be too much going on at once, so they can do just the lunge and no curl, okay? Let's see. The pass crunch is with the stability ball. When you're holding the stability ball on your feet and you pass it to your hands and come back down, okay? That should be on YouTube. The froggies is when you have the stability ball between your feet and you bring it in and tap it on the floor. Always remind them to keep their cores tight and push their lower backs into the floor, and to extend their legs as far as they can when they tap the ball on the floor. A way to make it easier would be to keep your knees bent and just kind of tap the ball on the floor right here. That would be like a level 1, the easiest version, and the hardest version would be to fully extend your legs and tap the ball way out there, okay? Then you're just going to hop up on the ball and do crunches. So that is all moving on to workout 2. The before challenge assessment and circuits. So you know how the challenge assessment works. It's kind of like Urban Fitness. I will need you to, okay, let's see. You'll need to type up that short little 10 burpees, 20 squat jumps, that little workout. Type it up and make a bunch of, put a whole bunch of copies on one sheet and just make a few copies of that sheet and cut them up just so everybody can have the workout right next to them so they know what to do. Or you could write it on a poster board like Urban Fitness and bring it in. Either way would be fine. So that is rounds in 10 minutes they keep track of. After that, you're gonna, for the circuits, okay, wide push-ups, just a normal push-up, but your hands are wide, way out here, okay, instead of close. Close push-ups are the tricep kind where your hands are right under your shoulders and your elbows are going back next to your sides instead of out, like that. Okay, so your hands are here and they're coming in like this, okay? Tell people they can do these on their knees. They're really hard, so a lot of people will have to start on their knees, okay? When I say a wide 2-arm row, that again is elbows out like this. Side lunge with hop looks like this. So a side lunge, you're going to come down and lunge to the side. This leg is straight, this leg is bent. Bring it together, lunge on this side. So tell them this will be a level 1, okay? Adding a hop in the middle is a level 2. Okay, now with the boot camp of like 8 to 10 people, you won't really have a demo girl. So you'll be doing most of the workout in the front, kind of switch off between doing level 1s, level 2s, and level 3 exercises. So show people the easy version, the hard version, and sometimes you'll do the hard, but sometimes also do the easy, just so people that are doing the easy don't feel like they're the only one doing it. Okay, rear delt lateral raise, laying on the side. That one you're going to be on the floor, kind of up on your elbow like this. Your hand is going to hold the dumbbell. It's going to be straight out from your shoulder. You're going to lift it up to right above your shoulder and back down like this, okay? What you don't want to let them do is let it come back behind their shoulder. That could cause nerve pinching right here. You only want to come to right above your shoulder, okay? Just like that. Make sure you do the other side also. An Arnold press is you're going to hold the dumbbells, palms facing you. You're going to bring out and around and up and back down like this, okay? Bicep push. You're going to be holding the dumbbells like this by your sides, and you're going to push them up and bring them back down. Push them up kind of fast and bring them down slow. Up and back down. This is going to work your biceps and also the front of your shoulders. Single arm overhead tricep extension. You're going to have dumbbell one arm. Keep the elbow really close to your head, and it's just going to go back and up, coming back behind your head. Okay? Remind them to keep this elbow close. A lot of people will want to bring it over here. That's not right. Tell them if it helps them, they can actually put their hand right here on their tricep. That will just kind of remind them to keep it close to their head, like that, okay? For the jumping jack combo, squat jacks are the kind where you stay low, like this. So you want to kind of stay low, not all the way in a squat, but just with your knees kind of bent. You're going to hop your feet in and out like this, okay? Cross-country jacks are the kind where you're doing this, okay? Let's see. For the reverse lunges, staying low, a level 1 exercise for reverse lunges is just this, all the way up, okay? Just going slow and controlled. A level 2 will be staying low, so your knee stays bent and leg under tension the whole time. Level 3 would just be holding the weights in addition to that, okay? For the squats, you as the instructor, in urban fitness type stuff, it's easy to, you're focusing on going fast. In boot camp, we want to slow it down and make sure you have good form. So for the squats, I don't want any of this urban fitness type squats, okay? I want you to come all the way down and up. Try, if you can, as the instructor, to bring your bum lower than your knees, because that's the best squat form, okay, is nice and deep. So you'll have to have kind of a wide stance. Toes can be kind of pointed out. You're gonna come nice and low and back up. So we'll do 10 of these. Then, what are we doing? Then you're gonna do 10 pulses. Try and stay nice and low. And then hold right there. When you do squat jumps, you don't have to go quite as low, okay? Stationary lunges, again, are just feet stay stationary and it's up and down. Side to side hops are just basic. Tell them to act like they're jumping over a rope or something. 5-dot drill, hands are up here. You're gonna make the 5 of a dice. So it's out, in, out. Okay, encourage them to try and travel, jumping forward and backwards. So it's out, in, out, back, okay? Let's see. Abs here, side plank hip dips. You're in your side plank. You're gonna tap your hip on the floor and come back up. And then lying leg raises with pauses. Okay, in these, you are going to lift your feet here, bring it to halfway and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower, tap your heels back up, hold it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower and hold. Okay, so that hold should be 4 to 5 seconds, and that slowly lowering is about 2 or 3. Okay, so that is all of workout 2. Moving on to workout 3. This one is called chest, back, and butt. First circuit is chest. Remember, we always do the circuits twice through, unless otherwise stated. For your chest circuit, diamond push-ups are the kind where your hands make a diamond. It's right under your chest and elbows come out. Tell them this focuses more on the tricep. Push-ups with your feet on a stability ball. The farther the ball is towards your feet, the harder it is. Okay, anybody can do this, okay, because the ball can be right under your hips and then it's really easy. So just tell them to make it easier, you roll your body back so the ball is higher on your legs. Dumbbell flies on a stability ball, you know that. Push-ups, as many as you can. Okay, back. Bent over, straight arm lat pull is this one. You want to make sure their back is flat, so encourage them to roll their shoulder blades back, get a nice flat back, keeping that flat back. Bend over, so they're almost parallel to the floor. Arms hanging, they're kind of forming a rectangle, and with their arms straight, they're going to lift them up to here, and back down, holding dumbbells, of course. Up and down. Encourage them not to let the weights fall, okay? Slowly lower. Lift, slowly lower. Again, this is working your lats right through here. Always tell them what they're working, because some people don't know and they can't really tell. Right after that, you're going to do a 1-arm row, nice and slow. Standing, okay, reverse fly pulses. Goalpost arms, forward and backwards pulses. That's this kind, where you're pinching through the shoulder blades. Remind them to pinch those shoulder blades together. Go up to a few people, and touch between their shoulder blades and have them pinch it, okay? Rear delt pulses, you're gonna start here and you're gonna just pulse up and back. You wanna feel this in the back of your shoulders, up and back, okay? 2 skaters, 10 high knees for a minute. A skater is this. We're gonna go 2 to each side. 10, 9, 8, 7, like that. Keep repeating for a minute. And feel free to stop in the middle of anything and kind of walk around and get in people's faces. You don't need to yell, kind of, you know, I don't really do that, but get in people's faces and be like, come on, go, you can do it, you know. So I think walking around a little bit will help. Okay, for the last circuit, stability ball leg curl. I think you know how to do that. You just kind of put the ball under your feet, lift your hips up, and roll it in. Sumo squat with side leg lift. Wide squat, feet pointed out. Squat, lift. Squat, lift. Okay? Then regular squat with rear leg lift. It's a squat, lift. Squat, lift. This is not a kick. Okay? This would be a kick. Squat, kick. Squat, kick. We're not doing that. It's a squat and a lift. When you're lifting, not kicking, you're going to feel it in your booty, okay? So make sure you clarify that. It's not a kick, it's a controlled lift. Donkey kicks, 10 of each. You're going to be here. You're going to do 10 here, all the way in. Make sure they have a flexed foot, flexed, pushing through your heel. In, kick, okay? Then you're just gonna lift here to the side, always flexed heel. Then you're gonna kick, like that. Is that all? Yeah, that's all 3. The cardio there, you're gonna do pulses here, 3 switches, 2, 3 pulses, like that, okay? For your abs, oh, I don't have a ball here. Let's see. Okay, your tummy's on the ball's right here. Your hands, your elbows are on the floor, okay? Ball is under my tummy, and I am lifting both legs up like this. Okay, this is working your lower back and your butt. Push sit up with a weight. You're holding the dumbbell here and you're crunching it up. So you're going to do reps and then you're going to pulse like that. Superman hold. I hope you can see me down here on the floor. Okay, 1 minute with arm switches. So this will be here. I'd hold for 10 seconds. Bring your hands here for 10, here for 10. So the only thing that's changing is your hands, just to kind of mix it up a little bit. When your hands are here, palms are facing in, thumbs are up, like that. When you bring them back here, thumbs are up, but palms are facing out. That's going to engage your lats and your triceps a little bit more. Okay. Lying leg lifts with hip raise. What did I mean by that? I know. It's just lying leg lifts with a reverse crunch. So you're just gonna go like that. Make sure they're keeping it slow and controlled. Tell them also that to pretend that there's a rope tied around your ankles and somebody's lifting your feet directly towards the ceiling, not behind you. So this would be wrong. Okay, that's just swinging. This is right. Your hips are only lifted a few inches. Okay? Then at the end, this is kind of like if you have time, a time filler, we'll do a finisher and you'll go straight from straight between all three of these exercises. You go straight from push-ups to mountain climbers, and from the mountain climbers, you'll move into an extended plank with a donkey kick. So you'll just kind of lift like this. Encourage them to keep their bums down. When you're lifting your legs in a plank, it's easy to let the bum come up, okay? That is workout 3. Moving on to workout 4. This is the circuits in the pyramid, okay? We've got 2 circuits, plank to tees with a dumbbell. You're going to be holding dumbbells, okay? You're going to be in a plank holding a dumbbell. You're going to open it up to a tee, bring it back down, other side. Okay, if the dumbbells are too hard for people, which it will be hard for some people, then just have them do their hands, okay? Push-ups with an arm raise. Same thing as what you just did, but you'll do a push-up, and then you'll open up to a T. Push-up, open up to a T. No dumbbells there. Side lunge, knee tuck. Okay, that looks like this. Okay, you're going to do side lunge, bring up your knee. Side lunge, bring up your knee. Side lunge, like this, okay? So essentially this leg is not moving. Just this leg is coming into the lunge, way down here low, bringing it up, okay? If the bringing it up is too hard, you would scale it down by just having them do the side lunge and then bringing your leg in and tapping, okay? Let's see. Okay, a split squat. The difference between that and a stationary lunge, in a stationary lunge, your feet are probably like this, okay? Split squat, your feet are really far apart. Back leg is going to stay straight, and only the right leg bends. It's kind of like a one-legged lunge, kind of. So you want your feet to be far enough apart that this right knee can bend without going way over your toe. So if they were too close together, see what happens there? That's no good. So you got to keep your feet far apart. 3 low squat jacks, 1 squat jump. You're down here, 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm not doing this like full out. I'm kind of tired tonight. Okay. Side to front lateral raises. Lateral raises, dumbbells, side, front, down. Encourage them not to just kind of make a circle. You want deliberate pauses at each spot, okay? For shoulders. 3 pulses, then stand stationary lunges is 1, 2, 3. There's 1, 2. There's 2, okay? Okay, reverse donkey kicks, holding the wall. You're going to go to the wall in your studio. You're going to be bent over like this. Bring the knee in, up. Okay, you want to focus on them pushing through their heel and really lifting high. So go behind them and put your hand where you want them to kick with their heel. Okay? Booties should be feeling it by 20. Let's see. Prone reverse flies. Hope you can see me here. You'll need really light dumbbells for this, or just make fists with your hands. You're going to be here, and you're just going to lift. I think that's what I meant. Let me see. Oh no, I didn't. Sorry, I meant them out to the side, like this. That's what I meant. Okay, so a reverse fly is when you do this, you know? So prone means you're going to be laying on the floor, so you're just going to do little pulses like that. Again, if any weight is too hard, just have them make fists. Okay, pyramid. Remember, in a pyramid, you do move 1 for 30 seconds, rest for 30. Move 1 for 30, move 2 for 30, rest for 30. Move 1 for 30, 2 for 30, 3 for 30, rest for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4 for 30 seconds each, rest for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 30 seconds, rest for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 30 seconds each, then you rest for 30. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rest. 3, 4, 5, 6, rest. 4, 5, 6, rest. 5, 6, rest. 6, rest. All of the intervals are 30 seconds, okay? Leapfrog squats, you're in a plie squat, and you're gonna jump forward. It's like jump squats, but you're jumping forward. So jump forward for a little ways, then maybe jump backwards if you don't have a lot of room. Push up, okay, this one's fun. I'll have to show you. Push up to plank, squat thrust, roll over. This is way fun, gets you so sweaty and your heart rate up high. If it's too much for some people, just have them do the push-ups and squat thrusts. So here's what it looks like. Move this out of the way. Hopefully you can see me. Push up, squat thrust, roll over. I ran into the wall. Here you're gonna do it again. Push up, squat thrust, and you're gonna roll back this way. Okay, super fun. But if it's too hard, just have them stick to this. Push up, squat thrust, push up. Or if that's even too hard, they're definitely fine just doing the push-ups on their knees, whatever. Okay? So level 1 would be just push-ups. Level 2, push-up, squat, thrust. Level 3, the whole thing. Okay? Jumping jacks. Groucho walk. You're in a low squat and you take little steps forward. They have to be low in their squats or they're not going to feel this. Way low. High knees and butt kicks. High knees is harder than butt kicks. Triple knee side tuck in plank push-up. Okay, again, if that's too hard, just push-ups. What this looks like is in a plank, you're gonna go knee, 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 push-up, knee, 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 push-up, okay? So that side tuck knee in is gonna hit their obliques. Holding the plank is hitting your abs, push up, everything. It's all good stuff, okay? That's gonna be a hard pyramid, just so you know. If before class you're feeling like maybe they're not quite as fit enough to handle this in general, you can modify some of these and maybe just do push-ups for the first push-up, plank, squat, thrust, roll over. And then maybe for the last thing, I don't know, even just squats or squat jumps or something like that, or reverse lunges would be fine. Feel free to change any of this based on your class. Stability ball plank. Hardest is elbows on the ball. It's very wobbly, okay? Or you can just do plank on the floor. Stability ball pikes. Your legs are on the ball, hands are on the floor, your body pikes up. I think I have a demo of this on YouTube. Modification would be knee roll-ins, where instead of keeping your legs straight and piking up, you bend at the knees and roll your knees in towards your waist. Stability ball crunches, hold a dumbbell across your chest to make it harder. Okay, that is workout, oh gosh, that's workout 4. It's kind of early in camp to do that. That is hard workout, but feel free to change it. We don't want to scare anyone off like that it's way too crazy. Okay, number 5. Full body burnout. Okay, push-up holds. Pause for 2 seconds at the bottom. Come back up. 1, 2. Make sure you're counting 1, 2 for them, because when you're actually doing the exercise, 2 seconds becomes way shorter than it really is. 1 point dumbbell row. When I say 1 point, that means you're on 1 foot up in here, okay? That's too hard for some people. If they feel like they can't focus on the rowing because they're too unbalanced, it's totally fine to do a 2 point dumbbell row, meaning you have 2 points of contact with the floor, both feet, okay? Overhead dumbbell squat. You're gonna hold 2 dumbbells here as you squat down, okay? You won't be able to go as deep doing this, all right? If that's too hard, again, they can just hold the weights by their sides. Okay, the run combo. You can do something outside. We'll have to look at your location to see if you can run around the building. It might be too snowy most of the time during camp to go outside. So if it is, they have people partner up, and the cardio for the whole workout is going to be suicides. One partner is going to do suicides. Again, that's like this. Have them do it in slow motion first, and then speed it up. Okay? So one partner is going to do suicides for 15, and the other partner does high knees, as long as it takes them to do 15 suicides, and then you switch spots. Or, if you don't have that many people and you have a big floor, you could do real suicides, where you start on one side of the mat, you run to the other side, tap the floor, run back, tap the floor. Do that a few times for about a minute or so. You can kind of switch it up, maybe do 1 run combo with the partners and stationary suicides. Next time you run across the floor, whatever you feel like. Next one, MB means medicine ball push-ups using a dumbbell. So that means the dumbbell is going to be on its end, long ways, and you're going to do push-ups with one hand on the dumbbell. So it's going to be like this. Then next set, then you just switch it right over and do the other side. What that does is the hand that's on the dumbbell, that side, you're going to be able to go a lot deeper, and so it just hits your chest a little bit differently. Stationary lunge, reverse flies. You're going to just hold this stationary lunge. You're going to bend forward. You're going to stay here. And you're going to do the reverse flies like this. So just like in chest flies, your arms, and the first time you do chest flies, explain every little bit of this. Your arms are slightly bent, elbows are soft, not locked out like this, but not really bent like this, okay? Just kind of like that. But for your back, when you're bent over, it's going to be the same motion, but you're just pinching up through your shoulder blades. You want to feel this in the back of your shoulders. When you're doing it for your chest, it's out and in. And make sure they're bringing the dumbbells together right over their chest, not up here over their face when they're doing it for the chest, okay? For the lunge combo, it's going to look like this. When you're working your right leg, you're going to do a reverse lunge. You can tap, squat, tap, reverse lunge, squat. Okay, so you're going to move your right leg first, and then, oh wait, I have you alternating legs. You can try alternating. If alternating is too tricky, then just do 10 moving your right and 10 moving your left, okay? Then you'll do that run combo again. So you can do the same thing as you did before, or you can do something different. Whatever. Okay, shoulders. Upright row brings it here. Rotator, overhead press. Back down. So upright row, rotator, don't let them bring it back here, only right above shoulders, overhead press. Okay, we don't really want to throw it up here. Make them do each motion deliberately. Here, here, here. Then back down. Okay? Stability ball, deep squat with dumbbells. You're going to go against the wall. Stability ball behind your back. It's going to kind of start behind your middle back You're gonna do a nice deep lunge. Not lunge, deep squat. Deeper than you could go without the stability ball. Hold dumbbells on the side so it's harder. Do reps 1 through 10 normal. 4 reps 11 through 13. Go a little slower, add in some pauses or something, and then do regular speed for reps 14, 15. Shoulders, dumbbell, one arm press with twist. You're gonna start with palm facing out here. You're gonna press it up and twist it. Okay, so watch my palm, it's out and it's in. So you're gonna have the dumbbell here and twist. One arm at a time. Same cardio combo. Abs. Stability ball, side crunch. Okay, you're gonna have the stability ball here, and this arm can kind of balance you here. You're basically just gonna crunch it in like this, okay? And your feet are gonna be kind of out like that. That's kind of tricky. If you don't get what I mean, I don't have my balls here, sorry. If you don't get what I mean, then just do regular stability ball crunches, fine. Lying leg raises with pauses, same as we did in the beginning. If you need a little time filler here, you can do front back go or something. I think I wrote about those in the instructor manual. Okay, number 6. Circuits and Tabatas. This is more of a basic workout. I think you should know everything here. Remember Tabatas, you do 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest for 4 minutes. So that's actually 8 30-second intervals. And then you rest for a minute. So for push-ups, you will do 20 seconds of push-ups, rest for 10 seconds, 20 seconds push-ups, rest for 10 seconds. That's 1 minute. You'll do that 4 times, so 8 intervals. Then you'll rest for a minute. During that rest, you'll describe to them the next thing they're going to do. So you will do a 5-minute interval for each of those 4 things. You've got push-ups, jumping jacks. I don't really like having weights overhead unless you have really light ones. So you can maybe kind of hold them at your hips or something if you want to use weights. I'll sometimes kind of mix those up so 20 seconds of regular, 20 seconds of squat jacks, 20 seconds of cross country. So it's like each interval is different, you know. Squats, again, I kind of mix it up. So within the 4 minutes, maybe the first 20 seconds might be deep squats. Second 20 seconds might be a squat hold with toe taps. Third one might be quarter squat pulses. I would probably come all the way down into a squat and just do little pulses, you know, things like that. So V-ups look like this, all the way down, and then you're gonna reach for your toes, okay? If that's too hard, then they just do crunches, or they can switch off. Make sure you explain to them that they can make it easier within the 20 seconds. So if they go for 10 seconds hard and they get tired, they can tone it down a little for the last 10 seconds, something like that. Okay, for the remaining time, if you have any, the wall sit plank hold team game is kind of fun. You get in partners. One person's going to hold the plank, the other holds a wall sit. Person holding the plank is the timer. When they have to fall out, they switch spots. And, okay, workout 7. This one is kind of random. What it is there's a few circuits of all strength and then a longer cardio circuit, okay? So you've got deep squats, ab rockers. Okay, you're here, arms are up kind of like right here. So you're kind of like forming a little boat, okay? You see that? And then you're just gonna rock like this. You don't want to fully sit up, because that's giving yourself a little bit of a rest, okay? You just kind of rock to here till you're about halfway up, and then come back down. You want to keep your core tight the whole time. Stability ball hamstring curls. Then you're going to do plank twisters. You're going to plank and you're going to tap each hip, like that. Reverse power lunge. In a power lunge, you just do a reverse lunge and then you lift your knee up in front. Stability ball crunches. Okay, then your cardio. 1 minute of suicides, so you can either run across the floor and tap, or if that doesn't really work, just do the suicides in place, where you tap in the middle, kick your leg out. Squat, curl, and press. Yes, this is a strength, but it's going to be cardio. You're going to hold the weights here. You're going to squat, curl, press. And this one you can go a little bit faster, because it's in our cardio circuit. Side to side hops with the knee. That's the kind where you're leaping and lifting the knee like this. Let's see. Plank, hold it for 20 seconds, then you rock slightly forward and backward. Then we've got one arm overhead press, one arm at a time, front raise and pull-ins. You're gonna do a front raise with dumbbells, pull it back, push it back out and down. Again, here we don't want people to just kind of flop it around. You want to lift, pull back, push out, down, okay? Tell them to pinch to their shoulder blades when they pull it in. Palms up, lateral raises, same thing as lateral raises. Elbows soft. Again, you never, in almost anything, you don't want to lock out your arms or your knees. You want to just keep all of your joints soft, no locking. So your elbows are soft, and this is a normal lateral raise, okay? Palms up, you're going to flip your hands around, and you're going to have your dumbbells facing up. This is going to work more the front of your shoulder. Palms down works more your medial delts. Dumbbell front press. Okay, so overhead press looks like this. Front press, your elbows are in front of your shoulders, and you're pushing up. Okay, you're not going to be able to fully extend your arms. Just do it as much as you can. Only bring your elbows about down to your shoulder height, maybe a little lower, but not all the way down here. So it's that, okay? Stability ball knee-ins. That's where you're in a plank with your feet on the ball, and you bend at the knee to kind of roll the ball in. I've got a YouTube demo of that one. A plank hold, let's see, full crunches. That's just this. You're here, you're going to bring it into a tuck and out. Into a tuck, out. Okay.